Hello, the people that watch this. Hello, my people. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, hi, welcome back to the channel. Happy you're watching this, peoples of the future or present. Hey, Dad. I don't know. But hi, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Do the YouTube things, and then we'll get started. I'll wait. No, actually, I'm not gonna wait. No, I'm just gonna go drink water and then start this, okay? Like usual. Not really much to say. I've said a lot in the past videos. The new series called Classes are coming up. Are coming. Coming up mid-April, sometime mid-April. Maybe a little bit after, before. Don't know yet. Still preparing. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Uh, yeah. Probably should talk about background noise, honestly. Background noise? I don't know. Uh, it might rain, so if you, well, maybe if, I might already be done, or it might be raining now. I am not under, oh yeah, I'm fine. Dude, I'm good. I'm under a tree. For the little bit that's not. Here we are. I got a little, look at this. Probably most of my bar, like, probably should have put that back more. I don't know. Talk to myself. Like usual, I talk to myself quite a bit. Probably more than I'm proud to. I'm not gonna admit on YouTube. But anyways, let's get into it. Today's the tuning exams, and we're just gonna go straight into it. Okay, nothing. We're just gonna go straight into it. Currently we see Naruto working on his test in the tuning exams. The first portion, the written portion, he's currently working on that at the very moment, and he's just smart enough to know. He's studied. I mean, really, that's it. He's just studied. So he's able to get these, and plus he is already smart, but not smart in like the like Naruto world. He was smart in like the land of the abyss. Not what is Naruto's planet called? Like I hope you all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. Anyways, um, so Naruto's working on its test, like I said, and that's really it. He's working on his test until it's done, until the 10th question comes up, and it's all ready to go. Really, that's it. He's working on his test, and that's really it. Background noise. I already talked about that, huh? There might be some. Okay, there might be some background noise. I don't know. You might hear water, but that's it. I think. Excuse me. Ugh. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, no clue. No clue. There's nothing up the inside of my head. I just get distracted real easy, and I have an attention span of a squirrel. I'm trying to think of ideas. Well, yeah, the 10th question comes around. The people who leave, leave. And, the first portion doesn't really have anything, so it doesn't really matter. if I like skip it or not. So I'm just time skip. Naruto gets passed. He does have to compete in it. Um, because of the fact that he is a Genin. He can't just be put up to like tuning like by the Hokage. So yeah, can't just do that. I mean, I guess he could, but he has to pass the tuning exams. He has to, right? Anyways, uh, the forced to death time. I mean, they get their scrolls, they get in there, and it begins. And Naruto would just teleport them around. I mean, he can do it. He can just teleport people around. He can just steal the other scroll that they need. I mean, the only time they would be in conflict is they're resting. So they're on top of a tree, some branch, and a grass shinobi would show up. And the grass shinobi would say, "Well, look what we have here. We have four? There shouldn't be four Leaf Shinobi here. Oh, right. You're the special edition. Well, that's good. I get to have more fun." And Naruto would stand up with his two blades already out of their sheaths, and he would say, "Well, I see we have some competition." Why did I make him Puss in Boots? Well, no. Well, I guess I can take some time to teach you a lesson. Oh, you made a mistake, rabbit. Did you just call me a rabbit? And he would look back at Sasuke. He's the only one that he actually respects out of the team besides Kakashi. He'd look back at Sasuke and he would say, "Did he call me a rabbit?" And Sasuke would say, "Yeah, he did." So, well, I must teach him a lesson. I turned him into Lotho. If you don't know who that is, you're missing it, okay? I know this is what I'm about to say is probably real childish right here, but nostalgia to me, okay? YouTuber Xylophony has a series called Fairy Tale Origins, right? And he has many more Origins series. They're all great. I recommend if you haven't seen them, I recommend checking them out. Honestly, I do. Uh, he has like I said, he's a character called Lofo. He's like a cat. It's like he's basically Panther Lily, but he has God Slayer magic and light God Slayer magic. Actually, that's spoilers. I'm just telling you his magic. Um, he has light magic. That's basically and he sounds like Scottish, like "Hey Dolly." No, that's probably racist in some way. Um, but he sounds a lot like this. He sounds a lot, very inspired by like Puss in Boots too. Very like scratchy vocals and well, yeah, right. It's based on Fairy Tale, the anime, and manga, and like, well, both mangas and both anime. Anyways, uh, yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. So Naruto would be standing off against this grass shinobi, ready to take him out. So first thing first, he's just gonna hit him with the multiple location slashes. He's just gonna teleport around him, trying to slash at him. He would cut his leg, leg, torso, side, like the side of his torso, his back, and he would teleport back in front of him, seeing that the cuts would splurt out in blood, um, like very anime-like, just you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, like kind of like that, um, right? Very like that, like very anime, like. And Naruto would say, "Well, I guess you weren't as strong as you perceived, as you thought you were." Perceived was not the right word, I don't believe. I don't think so. I don't know. Perceived might have been the right word, but it also doesn't seem like it would be the right word. But it might have been perceived. I don't know. Um, but then Naruto, well, would the grass shinobi would say, "Oh, so that's your ability. That is very interesting. I came here for the Uchiha, but I might be here for you instead." And the skin would start to peel off, revealing Orochimaru. Um, Pretty plain and simple. It's Orochimaru, right? I mean, what else do you expect? Not much, huh? Well, I'm gonna move. I mean, I'm still gonna record, but I'm gonna move a little bit and move something. Now, give it. That's a lot of mud, but it keeps it dry. Okay. Okay. So sorry. Orochimaru would reveal himself. Themself? I'm gonna call them them. They. Their self. Because kind of a Muzan situation with Orochimaru, honestly. If you really think about it, they're very similar characters. Like, very, very similar characters. Like, surprisingly similar. Right? Anyways, Naruto, after Orochimaru would reveal themselves, Naruto would say, "Oh, so you're." Hold on. So, no, 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 no. So, that's not a voice either. So, no. Oh my god. You know, I really thought I could get his voice done in like a matter of seconds, but no, I had to practice. So, no. So, no. Okay, Naruto would say, "So, you're the snake Sanin, Orochimaru, student of the third Hokage, Snake Sage. This will be tough," as he would prepare for a fight. Orochimaru would say, "Well, you're interesting. You're also feisty, but a rabbit won't do very well against a snake." And Naruto would disappear using Horn Leap. Actually, yeah, Horn Leap. Um, two swords in front, and he would teleport like behind him. But Orochimaru had his hands out in a weird position, in like a weird way, um, like batted out, like he just slapped something. And Naruto's attack did not work on Orochimaru. And Orochimaru would turn around at Naruto and he would say, "Not everything works multiple times, young one." And Naruto would turn around, seeing that there's no blood on Orochimaru. Naruto would use, well, he would say, "Teleportation release. Jaded traveling speed." And instead of the gray, red, and black, tan, well, not tan, gray, yeah, uh, blur, it's now green. And he's teleporting around very quickly. And Orochimaru's impressed by this speed, but it's not fast enough to keep Orochimaru away. Or, not faster than Orochimaru. Um, Naruto then would use Ricochet, bouncing around, slashing, Orochimaru just like dancing around, just moving around. Naruto would teleport back in front of in front of Team 7, and then he would say, "Teleportation release, quantum leap," and then boom, he would disappear with the green blur. And Orochimaru is way more impressed by this than the other. Now he's green. Uh, Naruto would slash at. Well, he would use Quantum Leap the same way the Horn Leap is. Swords in a. Actually, in like a this time in like a like pointed at, like the two tips are pointed at each other, like very close. That's how he is. Like hold out like straight in front of him, and just that's how he went. Orochimaru would slap him away again. Naruto would teleport behind him again. Knowing that would happen, he would slash around. He'd turn into like a Beyblade, or like Levi in Attack on Titans. How he went Beyblade, just started spinning. Yeah, which Orochimaru would pull out a kunai and just block it. Just the two blades would clash. The kunai would stop the whatchamacallit? The two blades. And Naruto, after seeing this, his eyes would go wide and he would teleport away before the wind jutsu could hit him. And Naruto would say, "Well, I guess I gotta step it up very quickly." And he would say, "Teleportation release. Stardom." And he would teleport all around just quick enough that his the blurs make a star, and then he would teleport above, and then boom, he would crash into the ground, making like he would spin so fast the friction of the air would light his blades on fire, and he would just crash into the tree, standing up, saying, "Orochimaru, nowhere to be found." It's sprinkling now. And I know it's just sprinkling, but I guess I could just move my things that I care about somewhere. Um, this. Oh, no, that right there for now. Actually, that probably should just stay with me. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. It happens. I should probably just move so I don't get soaked. Yeah. Sorry about this intervention. Uh, that I don't want to cut out just because of it, just because it might be funny to one of you all. I don't want to cut it out just because of that. Um, Usually I would, but it might be funny. I'm also a terrible editor, so that's also a reason. I'm trash at editing, BT dub. The only thing I'm good at is audio. I'm barely good at that too. Like, I'm terrible at most things. Yeah, that's most likely true. God damn tree. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Shit. Ow. Shit. Ow. I'm setting my phone down. Ow. Well, I'm leaving that in. Yeah. You all watch Tekken 101? You all see. I mean, by the time this is up, it might not be the day of when I release this video. But the most recent Rustage rap, I listened to it already. And bro, I mean, it's released on YouTube by the time I'm recording this, so no smogery is happening. Right? But anyways, it's great. Right. So Naruto, after crashing in, he'd be hit like by kunai and a winjutsu, like great breakthrough or something. Yeah. Right. You all know what I'm talking about. Great breakthrough. It isn't raining. Yeah. I'll move long enough to record this. Anyways, sorry for going quiet. Uh, yeah, he would be there in that massive burn spot. He would look around after being hit. He wouldn't fall down after being hit. He would still be there. He'd stopped himself with his two blades, still scorching hot from the heat, from the fire lighting upon them. I know what you're saying. Can't he use chakra? He can. He just doesn't. I mean, he'll coat himself in like his blades in like chakra to make them stronger. But usually doesn't use it. Jesus Christ. I wonder if that thing wants the door open. Oh, there's multiple. I'm going back. See it. Yeah, I'd rather get wet. Nope. Sorry about the moving in this video. Bee wasps are still taking over. Are still fighting for control in my actual recording place, right? So until I can get rid of those I'm mostly just outside. And plus, since it's warming up, there's gonna be so many. And there's gonna be a lot of days where I'm just recording outside. Um, so yeah. But usually it doesn't rain a lot. I mean, today it's one of those days that it does rain. But most usually it doesn't rain at all. I mean, in the summer, that is. It just, like, since the heat thunders and it scares the crap out of me. Anyways, after Naruto would get hit by the kunai into jutsu, uh, Orochimaru could be heard, and Orochimaru would say, "Well, you did good, but I know you're not done yet. So, I'm gonna take... Oh, I'm gonna give two of you one. Oh, my day is getting so much better. Oh, so much better. I'll give you one, and I'll give the Uchiha one. Yes. Yes, I will. Now, Sasuke, be a good boy, and stand still." And Sasuke and him would fight, like in canon. Minma would join in too, in the fight. And, well, we all know how this happens. Sasuke gets bit. But for Naruto... Did I say Naruto? For Minma? Minma joins in the fight with Sasuke. Okay? Um, but before, Orochimaru could give Naruto the mark, the curse mark, Naruto would teleport away. Because he was still awake. He just couldn't physically move his body. He's stunned at the very moment. Paralyzed? Yeah. That's the condition, if you want to put it into game terms. He has the stun condition, or the, not stun, the paralyzed condition, but he broke out of paralysis and he could start moving again. But he's just can move enough to use his chakra, right? And to, like, teleport around, right? And after moving around, he would, well, I mean, he would, after he would teleport, he would push, like, with his muscles, he would push the kunais out, stand up, with his two blades in the sheaths again, because he teleported him to him. Just, I mean, hey, I mean, he would say, "So, this is how strong a Sannin is with their gained. Well, I don't even think you're not even using Sage mode. But yet, I shall." And he would turn, well, I mean, multiple, like, rune-like marks would pop up all around his body. Like, all over his chest and, like, body. I mean, I legit just said that. And he would say, "Teleportation release. Sage art." And he would start to breathe heavy. Because he's not prepared to use this. He was taught how to use this in desperate situations, but he was not, like, prepared. So the toll it does onto his body is a lot more amped up, because he's not fully trained in the Sage mode. But runes all around his body would appear, and after, well, I'm gonna reset it. He would say, Teleportation release. Sage art. Blinking image of the underworld. And those runes would go a reddish purple, and he'd start to disappear and reappear, disappear. He would start to blink around the area. Orochimaru would clap, and he would say, "Oh, so." Oh God. Oh, bug. Oh, that hurt. Orochimaru would start to cough. No, I'm joking. He would say, "Impressive for summoning. So, what are you? I mean, I can tell you're a rabbit." No. I can tell you're a rabbit, but of what kind? And Naruto would pipe up, um, and he would say, I am no rabbit. I am an Almirage from the land of the abyss. My clan was taken from me in a war of the best. See, in my realm, not many can use what you all call chakra, but my clan were the few out of them that could. The others were all brute and all brute and no smarts. They were all might, no mind. While my clan and many others, and a few other clans, could use said chakra. Mine developed their own technique called teleportation. We can become blinking a blinking monster of imagination, of the underworld, of the abyss, of a god of travel and speed, unlike no other. We are an Almirage. That's my family, and that's what I am, and forever will be an Almirage. And so, I'll bring you to the underworld. And what would happen to Orochimaru would multiple flashes. He could start to feel his sight to blur, and the blinking image of Naruto would go all around him. His mouth would blood would pour out of his mouth, and Orochimaru would say, "Release!" But it wouldn't work. It's not a genjutsu. He would wipe his mouth, and he would say, "Well, I got one of you. You, Naruto, the Amirage, whatever you are. I shall return and take you for my own purposes. Goodbye, rabbit." And after, Orochimaru would disappear. The runes would disperse, would start to, instead of this reddish purple, would just start to become invisible. And he would teleport over to Sakura, and he would say, here, hop on my back. Um, we must go. We must leave. Now. And they would leave. They'd go find that area they find in canon, the area where the sound people find them, the sound ninja find them, and they would rest there until they got found by the sound ninja. Until they get found by the sound ninja. I mean, it's pretty plain simple, right? It's very simple, honestly. And Naruto would say, "I shall deal with them," and he would walk out of the hole they found in the tree, their cover, and Naruto would say, "So, you all must be Orochimaru's lackeys, may I presume?" And Dozu, I think that's his name, Dosu? Something like that. He would say, "No, no, we're not. We're not. No." Roll a deception. Nat 1! Equaling a 2. Naruto would he roll a nat 20 in his insight check. Okay, D&D stuff. If you don't get it, I like D&D. I love D&D. Hey, you know what? If any of you play D&D, write it down in the comments. If y'all have D&D Beyond, message me on Instagram, and we could do a campaign, and I'll record it. Bro, that would be crazy, dude. That would be crazy. Like, I don't hate being a DM. Okay, it's not preferable for me because I'm not good at it. That's I'm not good at being a DM. Um, like at all. But I'm a fantastic player. Okay. Anyways, enough of that. Uh, After Naruto he would just use one jutsu, and he would use teleportation release, moving climatity, catastrophe. He'd start becoming a tornado, and he would use the all natures. I mean, we found out he does have all natures. He just doesn't use them. I know I could have used it in the Stardom. I just thought it was cool that he just stand fast enough that the friction just lit something ablaze, and that being his, luckily not his fur. It was his. I mean, like, real lucky it's not his fur. Real lucky, honestly. Probably the luckiest he's ever been. But anyways, using moving calamity, I'm saying that calamity. However you say that word. He'd use it, and then after that, they would run away. I mean, the the one that gets his arm broke would be way more confident, honestly, and he would say, "No, no, let's not leave Dozu. We got this guy. It's just one guy versus us three. What is he gonna do about it? Huh, boss?" And Dozu would say, "I guess you are right. It is only one guy." Weird looking. "Hey, you part of the Atlas family, or are you just a weirdo?" And Naruto would say, "No, I'm not part of the Atlas family. Um, don't even, I've never met one of them. To be blatantly honest with you. And calling me a weirdo is not a good look on you, sir. Because you, for one, don't look normal as either. With all the bandages on your face. What? Did your mother burn you or something? I don't know. And those who would get ready to rock some beep, rock some shit. Dude, bro's ready to throw hands. Like, no joke, he's ready to throw them. Bro's ready to throw them hands, dog. Bro's ready to go pop, 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 pop. Critical Role reference. Anyways. Oh god. Uh, After getting him wired up to fight, uh, whew, I just thought a bird was about to fly at my face. I about just got kamikazed by a bird. I wish I got that recorded, but it didn't. That noise would start coming out, like the noise, and they use sound, except for like Ken, which Naruto would put pity onto because she does not seem to want to fight. So Naruto, being the nice guy he is, multiple location slashes and just bodies these two and breaks the one guy's arm. He just because, and he would say to Ken, he would say, "You have two options. Leave, leave the village, because I sense danger ahead of you, or two, stay in the village and die. Your choice." He would walk away, back into the thing, and Ken would say, I probably trust him. I try. Well, this does not sound like a girl, but it sounds close enough. I'm gonna use it. Anyways, yeah, you two are screwed. Honestly, like, real screwed. I'm out of here. Um, he is scary, and I'm not trying to get killed. So, I'm out of here. And bye. You all can figure out your own way out. She would just walk away. Just do 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 do. She would leave the village. Just leave. She would actually go to Odyssey, which is a village I made up to house the Atlas family, which will be coming up in a future What If. Okay, more prominent. I just really want to reference it in this one because they're there in like every What If of mine. I just don't reference it enough. Actually, you know what? My next Naruto What If, Naruto will be an Atlas member. Um, they transform into animals. BT dub, like basically like a Zoan. Um, So I got options. I'll probably just look up a list of the Zoans that we know about from One Piece. I'll also put in. I'll probably make a wheel. I'll spin the wheel. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Right, I'll do. That's what I do. Um, yeah, I'll just make a list of Zoans, and I'll do a video, a what if, based on that. Uh, Ragnar will also be on that. And if you don't know Ragnar, then get out of here. No, I'm joking. Don't leave. Please stay. Don't go away. I'll play Bounty Rush. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, dude, you know how cool it'd be? if One Piece D&D and One Piece D&D Marines, like, player characters got added on there to be, like, player characters, that'd be sick, dude. That would be insane. I wish that would happen. But I'm also not that lucky. Anyways, after they would just leave, Naruto would just like, it's Jutsu, the switch out. He'd just switch both of them out with like just random rocks. Two rocks would appear, two of those would go away. He does not care what happened to them anyway. So, yeah, I'm just in a time skip until the semifinals. By the way, next part will be the semifinals in Konoha Crush. Okay, that's next part. Part 4. So, yeah, time skip. Semifinals. Naruto's fight. Every other fight has been canon. Sort of. So, Naruto going against Kiba. And he really hates dogs. Or like the hounds or whatever. He hates them. Just because his memory of the wolf tribe clan doing what they did. If you don't remember, go watch the first part. Wolf people, okay? So Naruto would play around multiple location slashes. Bro would switch them out. What he would do at some point, like if Kiba was doing like a Fang move, like the Spiral Fang, I think one of them is called. Naruto would switch him and Akamaru out, like out, like each other, like switch them out, right? And Kiba would have to stop, and then he just played around with them, right? And eventually just knocked him out. Um, Eventually someone would ask a question to Naruto about, well, it would be Sakura because she would be the only one there. I mean, Minma would be, but I don't care about his opinion. Sakura would ask, "Hey, hey, Naruto. I have a question. It's about um what you said in the forest in that fight. You know how the runes came up and started controlling you. Well, that was my question. What are those? And you said something about Sage Mode. What is that?" And Naruto would say, "Well, hold on. Well, oh God. Well, no. Um, Naruto would say he'd explain Sage Mode to her, honestly, very quickly, surprisingly quick, and everyone around him would hear it too. Um, and Kakashi would ask, "Hey Naruto, do you have a Sage Mode?" I mean, from the conversation earlier, I assume. And Naruto would say, "Yes, I do. Um, it was a thing that all of my, like, the higher members of my clan, like the royal family, which I'm a part of, um, I mean, given I'm like an off branch, but we were still taught, um, Sage Mode from a very early age, um, so that if we were ever to battle any other clans and we seem to, like, there's no option but to fight. But there was always an option to run. I just like to fight. I was taught way younger than others, but Anyways, yeah, I have one. I was taught how to do it. Really easy and literally it just like um I mean, usually you don't really. I don't usually have to use it because I can just move around faster than most people, um, and take them out easy. But this place is way different. Your homeland has very strong people. Um, very strong. And that's where I'm going to end it for today's video. Um, I know, uh, short-ish, not very short, but it's a little short. Um, Next part, like I said, it's all like Konoha Crush and the finals. Right. I don't know who's gonna fight who yet. Someone will fight somebody though. Uh, right. Someone will fight somebody. Don't know who. Sorry, I'm munching. I got hungry. Anyways, YouTube things if you haven't already. Um, Share with people you like. Share with people that like anime or what ifs. Anime what ifs. Um, yeah. Uh, that's it. Roll the dice, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.